and welcome to another in the Ask the Data Governance Coach video series. And in today's video, I'm not so much as going to answer a question, but more share with you why I think the words so and what are two of the most important words you need to have in your mind when you're trying to implement data governance. Now, the reason I thought to do this video was over the last few weeks, I've done quite a lot of training courses, plus a review for a client. And I frequently found myself saying, so what? To my clients or my training course attendees. And I wasn't saying it to be nasty or obtuse. I'm actually doing it because that is what so many stakeholders said to me in the early days of doing data governance. And some of them were more polite versions of that, and some were less polite versions. But they all meant the same thing. Why should I care about this? So what? I think when we are in the depths and the detail of implementing data governance, it's very easy for us to talk generically about data governance and the benefits that it will deliver. But we always have to put ourselves in the shoes of our stakeholders. If we want them to be interested in what we're trying to do, and more importantly, to engage and support us, then we need to be talking about what's in it for them. And if we don't do that, then they're perfectly entitled to say, so what? So when I run exercises in my training course and I ask people to brainstorm, what do you think the benefits of data governance are going to be to your organization? And people will say the obvious one, well, better quality data. My answer is, so what? What will better quality data give your organization? Because at the moment, I expect your organization might be a successful organization. So if you go and say to somebody, well, if we do data governance, we'll give you better data quality, somebody's going to go, well, why should I care? Because we've had an organization that's successful for however many years, and you didn't have data governance before. So what? Why do I need this data governance thing? So what we've always got to think about is, what's the so what? What's the business value? What's the outcome? And it's very easy for me to keep saying, think about the business value, think about the outcome. And I suddenly realized over the last few weeks that actually it's the so what you need to care about. So if you put down and say, if we do data governance, the benefits are we'll have a data governance framework. Ask yourself, so what? What will a good data governance framework give us? Will it actually, yes, it will give us roles and responsibilities, but that's still a so what. So if you remember, some of you may be aware, there's a business analysis technique called the why. And you keep asking why every time you get back to really understand a requirement. Well, this is kind of what we're doing with this. Every time you think of what might be a benefit of doing data governance to your organization, ask yourself, so what? If I was a stakeholder, would I care about this? Or is it a so what kind of generic benefit that I need to translate into what does it mean to them personally? What does it mean in terms of business value? So not answering a question, but perhaps sharing what I think are the two most important words when it comes to implementing data governance. So please promise me you'll keep so what front of mind when you're talking to your stakeholders about data governance and what it means for them. And if you do, you will be so much more successful in getting your stakeholders engaged and doing what you want them to do. So I hope that has been helpful. If you have found it helpful, please help me in my mission to help as many people as possible be successful with data governance by liking, commenting, sharing this video on your choice of social media. When I was first doing data governance, there was nothing on the internet. Now we probably have the opposite, but we have some really ambiguous and sometimes downright incorrect things on the internet. And I just want to make it easy for people to do the right things and be successful. So thank you for your help. And if you've got a question you want to ask me on a future video, just send it in to questions@nicolaaskham.com.